Hello, welcome to the Shawnee Wetland Ecological Center. This place helps people learn about nature in Kinmen. On the first floor, you can learn about Gumingtou area and how the land and culture have changed. You can also learn about rocks, soil, water, and forest in Kinmen. You will see trees, birds, and even hear bird songs. So it feels like a real forest. Come with us for a tour of the center.
My name is Mike. Alright, let's go. Pass it on. Let's start with the land and rocks from Kinmen. Kinmen is made of a rock that was formed 100 million years ago. It is light gray with lines and was made underground by heat and pressure. You can see it from the east. In the west, the rocks are red. They were formed by hot and wet weather. The coast have beach and cliff and rocky, sandy and muddy shores. That makes the land good for the plants and animals. Let's move on to the next area.
This rock help explain why Kinmen has different land types and why the rivers are small. Hello everyone. These rocks help explain why Kinmen has different land types and why rivers are small and slow. Because of this, Kinmen had water problems before. In recent years, people built dams and lakes to store water. This water helps with farming, drinking, and natural. Now, let's go to the next part, the history of Kinmen's forest. Thank you.
你们明天会做一个短暂的小小的介绍跟报道，那每个人会有不同的区域。You will go to different sections and then have the presentation. When you do the presentation, imagine you are a very active reporter. 你在做报道的时候，你要把自己幻想你是一个什么 ？outgoing, active speaker. 你是一个很热情、很外向、很想要向大家介绍这个地方的一个播报员。
Long time ago, Kinmen was a green island with many trees. However, over the years, many trees were cut.
Hello everyone. A long time ago, Kinmen was a green island with many trees. However, over the years, many trees were cut down. In 1661, the Qing government moved people away from the coast. Later, war made the land dry and empty. In 1949, the army started planting trees again to stop wind and sand.
Kinmen is dry, so not many tall trees. Most plants are short or climb on other things. The island has hills and many wetlands with special water plants. Let's go to the next display.
Plants near the coast. Plants. Hello everyone. Kinmen has many interesting plants near the coast. Plants like sea lemon and beach morning glory can live with salty air. Inside the island, there are cactus and grasses. These plants are thick, with leaves or deep roots to live in dry places. Wetland areas have water plants like cattails, water hyacinths, and lotus flowers. These plants clean the water and give homes to fish, frogs, quagga, and birds. Now let's go to the other side. Thank you.
Hello everyone, this side we see birds that live in Kinmen. Kinmen is a great place to watch birds because it is near the continent and birds start here when they fly long distance. Kinmen is part of the East Ancient Flyway, so many birds rise here during migration. Kinmen has over 400 kinds of birds. Most are visitors, but some live here all year. Now, let's go downstairs to see what lives in the water. Thank you.
Millions of years. The lake is Hello everyone. The basement is very fun. It is in the middle of a lake. You can look through the windows and see animals and plants in the lake. You will also learn about special animals in Kinmen. One is the horseshoe crab. This animal is very old and has lived for millions of years. It lays eggs in the sand, hides during the day, and comes out at night. Horseshoe crabs need clean beaches to live. If they are here, the beach is healthy. Thank you.
Hello everyone. Another special animal is the Eurasian otter. Otters live near clean water, like rivers and lakes. They come out at night and eat fish and shrimp. If the water is dirty, otters leave. They show us if the water is clean. From old horseshoe crab to fin otter, we can know why it is important to protect Kinmen's wetlands. Thank you.
Thank you for joining our tour today.
Before this week, I know that are many fish in Shawnee Lake, and I want to know more about how many kinds of animals are there. There are in Kinmen this week. I learned there are many birds and fish in the week then. Like I didn't know. I can be a tour guide. I am glad that I joined teacher John's last camp. Those days are filled with many beautiful memories. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Mike. Before the camp, I know Shaolin Wetland Ecological Center is in the Kinmen, but I've never been there before. After I came, I learned that Shaolin Wetland Ecological Center was made in the middle of a lake, and tour guide is not a good job for children.
Before the camp, I knew that people sometimes row boats on Shanghai Lake. During the Dragon Boat Festival, I went to learn more about what other activity people hold there. During camp, I learned how to read out the English. In tradition, I had fun and was happy. Thank you.
And ready. In the beginning, I knew that there are different animals in the wetland, but I want to know more about how many different kinds of animals are in the wetlands. This week, I learned that there are more than 400 kinds of birds in the wetland, and you need to practice repeatedly before giving a speech. I had a lot of fun in this week. Thank you.
I know there are many birds in Kinmen, but I don't know any of their names. I want to know more about fish and different wildlife. I learned many things about Kinmen, especially about fish in Kinmen. Also, I'm not scared to talk in English to people. Instead, I enjoy this camp. Thank you.
In the beginning, I only know there are many kinds of birds and fish in Kinmen, so I want to know about 3 types and the culture there from this event. But after the camp, I found I not only know this, I also learning about history and animals of Kinmen. And I learning how to introduce the characteristics of the place. It's fun and challenges. Thank you.
I know there are some fish in Songli wetland, but I don't know what they are. So I want to know about what kind of plants there are in the water. After this camp, I learned about the history of Kinmen's forest and land. Also, I learned about some special plants in the water, like cattail and lotus flower. And I learned how to be a tour guide to introduce something about Kinmen. It's meaningful and a lot of fun. Thank you.